Today I wanted to talk about a very serious subject to me. Boyfriends. And this is about abuse and when they just treat you wrong. Like, cause you can have a non-abusive boyfriend and they just treat you wrong. And honestly, they are losers and you can get a better one. Don't think that you can't, or that he won't love you as much as this one, that he won't do as much for you as the one you have now, because he will. And you deserve someone who isn't going to screw up your sanity. So pretty much, if you have any kind of boyfriend or anything, and he does these things to you, make sure you get out of the relationship as fast as possible. One, if he tries to control you, asking you where you're going, wanting to know where you're at all times, if he gets upset at you for hanging out with your friends, then leave immediately, because that means that he wants to isolate you. And isolation is the first step that guys take towards abuse. They want to isolate you so you have nowhere to go and you feel like you have no other hope. There is other hope, and keep all of your options open all the time. Like, make sure you still keep in touch with your family and all your old friends, even if you're in a serious relationship. Like, it's so important for you to do that. Another thing that guys do if they're abusive, and this is a very, very, very scary thing, is they will follow you. Like, if you say you are going to go have a girls' night or something, and he shows up to your friend's house, or he wants to follow you to your friend's house to make sure you get there safely, don't. That is a sign of controlling. If a guy shows any serious sign of controlling, then you need to get out as fast as you can, because that's the first thing they want to do, is isolate you and control you. And if you don't leave throughout that and you think, oh, he's going to change, he's never going to change. If they are that way, when you date them, they're going to be that way until the day that they die. I have tried to change guys before, and I kept trying to get this guy to change, and he just won't change. He still to this day has not changed. If you have a feeling that you need to leave him, then that is your gut telling you to leave. You need to leave. And I know the girls sit down with you and the girls are like, hey, your boyfriend's a loser, you need to leave him. It's not going to make a difference to you, because you love him and you're going to stay with him until he gives you a reason not to love him. Another thing that guys do when they want to abuse you is they will know your triggers. They will know what pisses you off, what hurts you, what is going to get you to snap, things that make you happy when you're when you're pissed off. They know all your triggers, and they learn this quickly, and that's a scary thing. Some things that guys will do is they will play with your emotions. They'll say something that hurts you, and you'll talk to them about it. You'll be like, hey, that hurt me. And they'll be like, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. If a guy ever says that to you, punch him in the face and walk away. You feel that way because he said something that made you feel that way. It makes it seem like it's your fault for something. Walk away. It's never your fault that you're hurt. If they take out their anger on objects, like if they punch walls, if they throw things when they get mad, if they get angry and abuse objects, they will, mark my words, they will get angry and they will abuse you. I swear on this with my life. I know this for a fact, because eventually he's going to lose control of himself. If you're dating a guy and you can tell from the start that he lacks self-control in any way, shape, or form, then you need to leave. If you see a lack of control and a reason that he is rude to people and can't control it, if he's rude to his mother, if he's rude to old people, if he just makes vulgar comments towards his ex-girlfriends, because the way he talks about his ex-girlfriends is the way he's going to talk about you. This is just a little note out there to every single person who has ever talked to a man that just came out of a relationship. He is talking shit. You wanna know why? It's because his ego was shot. Yeah, some of the stuff he said might be true, and the girl may have been crazy, but she did not get that way by herself. Girls don't come into this world as crazy bitches. Somebody somewhere makes her into a crazy bitch. And, you know, I'm not saying it's always the guy's fault, but 90% of the time, it is. Girls are not perfect. You gotta make sure you take care of yourself before you can take care of somebody else. Because if your guy can't take care of himself, he ain't gonna take care of you. You're gonna have to take care of him. And if you can't take care of yourself, what makes you think that you're gonna be able to get with this guy that can't take care of himself? It's just gonna be the worst relationship ever. If he cheats once, he'll cheat again. Especially if you get back with him, because that's gonna make him think that he can get away with it. Respect yourself or he won't have respect for you. If he is trying to keep you from getting an education, from getting a good job, to get you to rely on him, to, you know, if he's trying to stop you from moving forward and growing as a person, leave. Sorry I don't have makeup on today, I really don't care though. Honestly, people just need to have compassion. They need to put themselves in the other person's shoes, feel the other person's pain. People need to get down on each other's level because you need to understand the other person, and you need to understand what they go through, and you need to understand what makes them tick, what hurts them, and how you can make them feel better. It's not a good solution to bleed out bitterness when you've been hurt, because that's never going to heal you. If you're hurting right now because someone has hurt you or something has hurt you, go and make somebody else feel better. Find someone who's going through a hard time and just do everything you can to make them feel better. And then look at yourself in the mirror and look at how you feel. I bet you that you will feel like $1,000,000, like so much better. Yeah, the pain is still going to be there, but it will feel good to you. And if you keep doing that and keep doing that and keep doing that, then you're going to start doing things for you that makes you feel better. Take yourself out of the bad situation. Start helping other people. Start working on yourself, working towards better things for yourself. And taking care of yourself shows that you respect yourself, and that shows demand that other people have to respect you. And there does come a point to where if you've hurt someone so much, just so much, that they're gonna forever see you as just this monster, and they're not going to ever get back with you or whatever. They probably won't even talk to you because they can't see you in the same light ever again. You'll eventually get tired of taking him or her back because you're going to realize that they will never change. And that is going to be the hardest realization of your life, but you need to get yourself out of the situation. No matter what, get yourself out and keep yourself out. And trust me, a month later, 2 months later, it gets easier every day. It gets easier every day. My heart goes out to girls who are hurting. And I can't give any better advice than get yourself out of this situation before it gets worse. Because it won't change. It will get worse. And trust your gut. That's all I have for today. So take care of yourselves.